Sport and Youth Affairs Minister Philip Watts has ordered an audit into the hiring of contract workers at the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service, which was previously headed by Foster Cummings and the Ministry of Sport. The minister yesterday confirmed that records show over 60 individuals were hired on short-term contracts in the area of youth development and national service, some with lucrative salaries. Among them were a former education minister, a former government senator, a temporary senator, a former journalist, and several members of the People's National Movement, PNM. In a telephone interview with The Express yesterday, Watts said this information was provided by the ministry's permanent secretary. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar appointed Watts as Minister of Sport and Youth Affairs. The Ministry of Youth Development and National Service, previously held by Cummings, has since been merged into the Sport Ministry. The minister described the situation as obscene, criticizing the use of taxpayers' money to line pockets in an election year. He confirmed the ministry is now investigating the outcomes of these appointments. I was very concerned after speaking with the permanent secretary because what he told me was that most of them were not qualified for the positions and somehow they were given the jobs, he said. I am quite concerned about this. Once we have people who are not qualified getting these jobs, and when I saw the salaries they were being offered, I was quite surprised to see what was happening, he said. Asked whether the ministry was obligated to pay the full salary for the duration of the contract period, Watts explained that the contracts are short-term, with some expiring by the end of May and others by the end of June. I am still going through those things with the permanent secretary, he said. The minister also confirmed that some of the individuals hired have since tendered their resignation. Some of them, like names called, have not been seen in the ministry since the elections, and some even before the elections, he said. He noted that one employee, a former temporary government senator, has not been seen for a month but remains on the payroll. They don't know where he is. He does not report for work, and he is still there, Watts said. The Express asked the minister whether he has undertaken a comprehensive review of all hirings across both the Ministry of Sport and the Ministry of Youth Development, previously led by Shamfa Cudjoe and Cummings, respectively. This is what I have asked them to do because apparently the same thing is happening in Ministry of Sport. I asked for a full audit, so I am waiting to receive that by the end of the week, he said. I am very much concerned and we are going to clean it up, he added. The minister revealed that some of these employees were issued bus route passes and laptops. In some instances, we are trying to retrieve bus route passes from people who have resigned and gone into hiding. The ministry cannot reach them, so what I will have to do is ask the Ministry of Works to cancel those bus route passes if we cannot get them back, he said. Watts also said that some of the short-term contract salaries exceeded those of senior ministry employees. The Express tried contacting former Minister Foster Cummings, as well as several individuals on the payroll, but calls and messages were not returned. Some positions and salaries of short-term contracts. The Express obtained a list of individuals hired on short-term contracts. Some of the positions and salaries include Manager National Service, June 1st, 2025, July 31st, 2025, $26,300. Manager Women and Youth in Agriculture, May 1st, 2025, July 31st, 2025, $26,300. Manager Project Management, January 1st, 2025, June 30th, 2025, $26,300. And Technical Advisor, Youth Training, May 1st, 2025, July 31st, 2025, $23,600. Communications Consultant, June 1st, 2025, July 31st, 2025, $23,600. Program Coordinator, Code of Ethics, June 1st, 2025, July 31st, 2025, $23,500. Program Coordinator, National Service Complex at Beach Camp, May 1st, 2025, July 31st, 2025, $22,100. Coordinator, Stakeholder Relations, January 1st, 2025, June 30th, 2025, $22,000. Program Coordinator, Youth in Business, May 1st, 2025, July 31st, 2025, $22,000. Program Coordinator, Community Fresh Vegetable and Produce Shade House, May 1st, 2025, September 30th, 2025, $22,000. Program Coordinator, Youth Agricultural Shade House Project, February 1st, 2025, July 31st, 2025, $22,000. Program Coordinator, Youth Agricultural Homestead Program, April 1st, 2025, September 30th, 2025, $22,000. Program Coordinator, Youth Aquaculture Project, May 1st, 2025, September 30th, 2025, $22,000. Project Monitoring Coordinator, Project Management Unit, February 1st, 2025, July 31st, 2025, $21,500. Legal Service Counsel, May 1st, 2025, July 31st, 2025, $20,000. Technical Coordinator, Youth Health and Career Caravan, March 1st, 2025, July 31st, 2025, $16,000. In addition, 14 people were hired at $16,000, 7 at $14,000, 5 at $12,000, 3 at $10,500, and 1 at $10,000. Furthermore, 15 others were hired on short-term contracts with salaries ranging between $6,500 and $9,500.